Everything I was taught about climate change got flipped on its head today within 1 hour. And that's nutso. I'm Hannah, and I'm a professional animal communicator and shamanic quantum healer and therapist and musician and things. And the list of things that I am continues to grow. I think that's what's supposed to happen. Fuck niches at this point. Like, who's got the time or the focus? Not me. So I wanted to capture my excitement and my hope and my whoa. So if no one else watches this video but me in a week from now to remind myself, fine. But if you were taught that climate change is irreversible at a certain point, or the clock is ticking down, or it's because of methane because of the cows, or when things get to a certain amount of pressure or volume in different layers of the atmosphere, if you've heard any of that before, I just want you to hang on for a minute with me, because I just wrapped up a 2-day in-person training with the soil guy, Ray Archuleta, and he is part of the documentary Kiss the Ground. If you haven't watched that, please put that in your notes right now, or make a note, or save this or whatever. Go watch it. Even if you never plan to live anywhere but the concrete jungle the rest of your life, every single person needs to watch that documentary. We went because we have 12 acres and we wanted to understand soil. And we know that it's important to capture carbon and nitrogen, and that it's important to not just, monocrop. We understand those things, but we're not farmers. We're not large-scale gardeners even. We're not experts. We've grown some stuff on balconies and porches and backyards and the different places we've lived, but now we have land and we want to do regenerative, permaculture, food forest stuff, but we don't know what we're doing. We have all the books and the wish list keeps getting bigger. But we wanted to learn. We want mentors. And what happened today was we met so many people directly in our community and around us, people that we can hold each other accountable to, come see what works for people, understand how to create health and nutrient density in the soil. And in the process, we learned that climate is because of the soil. And maybe some of you knew that already, but I truly didn't. Maybe I'm the dumb one here. Maybe I wasn't paying attention and now I'm all of a sudden a nerd, and I love that. But no, I've always been a nerd. But when we capture sunlight and it becomes liquid sunlight, as we learned about, we are changing the climate by doing that. When we are bringing back native grasslands and prairies and forests and tapping into the native seed bank that can be reawakened, what? When we do that, it changes everything, and it changes the rain, and it changes the climate, and it changes the local weather patterns. I didn't know this was a thing. I had no idea this was a thing. I was taught that we have reached, or we're about to reach, or whatever, the point of no return. And what we learned today from the research that's got people kicked out of universities, disowned by the farming and ranching communities of various states and regions, is that what we're seeing, what farmers and ranchers are seeing when they are in direct relationship, quantum-led relationship with the land and their local ecosystems, anything can come back. In the harshest deserts, anything can come back. What does that say about us? What does that say about us? Answer me. You can answer me right now. Reach to the phone. To me, it's even more proof that we don't, LOL, I got cut off from my timer app. To me, it says that we don't believe in ourselves. And when we're given the information that the impossible is possible, we have no fucking clue what to do with that. But today I got to be in a room of people who were ready to learn and ask questions and talk about it. And I feel so on fire. I grew up pretty religious, going to church camp, all the things, and you'd always come back from church camp with all this energy because you were in this collective field, kind of feeding off the same focus and the music and all of the things. And I'm not Christian anymore, but I'm connecting now to that feeling of this is what it's like to tap into this collective pool of hope, of invention, of vision. I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited. Guys, it's not too late. It's really not. It's not too late.